Pretty much here, so we're gonna do this is losers finals right now.
All right.
We got Shin Phoenix. I forgot the other guy's name.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you that. I know Shin Phoenix. I know it's Vegas. A lot of people know it's Vegas. He's had a lot of good outings.
Wait, is that his F-P-H-O?
Yeah.
E-N-I-X?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You have to think about it. He actually spells it correctly, like everything else in the world today. You know. No crazy P-H-E.
What's the other guy's name?
I don't know.
I forget. I used to know it. Shit. Oh well.
Vega.
P2W.
Oh, he's in P2W?
P2W.
Stanley?
Stanley, there we go.
Oh, okay. I don't know. P2W's numbers have dwindled lately.
Yeah.
Put him in the corner.
Fuck it.
Trying to work this neutral game. Good counter poke.
Oh wow. Down back match.
Yeah. It's a neutral game. It's gonna be slow paced.
Now in Ultra, this is gonna be a one-sided match. Vega got all those buffs, and Bison got the big nerf bat.
I actually haven't kept up with it at all. So what happened to him?
So I mean, Vega's just overall just grosser now. His you know, mid-range poking's a little bit better. His punishes are a good bit better. And then Bison got a good amount of nerfs. The big nerf being, I think, his crouch short is going to be 4 frames, and scissors. One of the scissors is going to be pretty negative on block. I forgot which one.
It's not the.
But a lot of his pressure is going to be really diminished.
Huh.
But yeah, 4 frame crouch short. That's going to be a pretty hard nerf. But it's not looking bad right now.
No, not at all. 11 seconds left on the clock. Stanley's got control of this. He's got the claw away from Shin.
Ooh. Do what Bison does best.
He kind of had to do it. Got the claw back. But what can he do in 3 seconds? Especially he doesn't let anything go.
Okay.
Ooh.
Not a bad decision. Could have been risky. But
yeah. I'm okay with him running the clock
luckily,
out.
Shin Phoenix has only got Ultra 1. Had he like whiffed that Ultra and got hit by Ultra 2,
yeah.
that would have been
You know, actually, in that situation, I think it still would have worked out because you would have had to start up from his Ultra.
Startup?
Yeah.
It doesn't do much damage on the initial hit, I guess.
Nah. And then just the time.
Right. Yeah, he had a good hit or two in before the time went out, so
yeah.
It all would have depended on how big the damage on the first 2 hits was, but oh well. Kept a good head to try to run out the timer.
Ooh, caught him trying to move. Maybe he's trying to press a button, actually. Good Kara throw from Shin Phoenix.
Ooh, wow, waking up with the shorts.
Yup.
Someone's been playing Marvel. Oh, here we go.
Yeah, and I would not blame Shin Phoenix for just running a bunch of throws right now. Stanley hasn't teched one yet. It's real hard to tech him, though. You don't know which range they're coming from. Kara game too strong. That being said, Stanley's doing a good job. Ooh! Nice go over the crouch check right there with the scissors. Gets a throw of his own. Heavy pressure. I'm okay with that. Just crashing in the front door, taking game 1. Stanley getting on the board, surprising me.
He has been shown, he's shown a lot of great improvement since, in the big days of Street Fighter when it was a lot bigger in the state. Especially be up in the losers finals against Pierre. Pierre's in losers final. Who's in grand final?
Your guess is as good as mine right now. I've been over here with you, so.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
I've been over here listening to the salt flow from Marvel. But we're not worried about that. We're worried about that stand roundhouse.
Ooh,
good throw. I like the choice throwing him in the corner. The obvious choice, taking the position. Ooh,
nice.
Stand roundhouse again.
Yep. Oh.
Ooh, that's a brave man right there, dashing through that.
Yeah, just dashed up and hit him and got the counter hit too. Oh, that was.
But what else could he really do? I don't blame him.
I didn't like that slide there.
He had to try something. Wasn't the best of options, but he's picking his poison at that point, Ooh, nice future jump roundhouse. Wall dive.
Oh.
Oh, we out. We okay. Stand forward's in effect.
Oh, wow. He's caught him not blocking there and just got a nice knockdown.
Yeah, I think he's kind of noticed that at this range, like longer than 2 or 3 character lanes, Stanley's been walking in a lot.
Right.
And I mean, he's got to close the distance. He's losing, and he can. That allows him to fish for EH wall dives. Ooh, the range.
Oh, good.
Jump strong, I think that was. I didn't really hear it. If I don't know the normal, I have to hear it to tell what it is. I'm one of those people. I think that was a jump strong. That was from downtown, though, putting Shin Phoenix on the board.
Oh, wait.
What are we waiting for? It's 1-1.
I think it's 3 out of 5. He just asked me if it was 2 out of 3. I think I said yes.
Oh,
Oh, well.
They
we
know.
just tell him another one.
Seen a lot more neutral jumps from both of them coming off of their charges.
Oh, everyone's blocking now.
And we don't want to get hit anymore. That shit hurts. Same side, jump fierce, heavy pressure. Just going to go ahead and back him up, take the chip. Don't need to go for anything too crazy. We got the lead.
I like how after the he kind of just slowed down, tried to bait out a hit, noticed nothing was going on, try to safely continue his pressure because he's got a huge life lead, and he still doesn't need to take any of those big risks to possibly lose the game because he's sitting comfortable. Oh.
Good use of his buttons to get out of there. Didn't get blown up by the frame track, but came out just jabbing him out to take round 1 of game 3. Yeah, he's starting to look for scissors. Not finding anything. Stanley still making stand forward work. He's been throwing a lot of crouch shorts into scissors. Sometimes he hasn't been linking them either. He's been looking for crouch techs. I've only seen him catch 1 crouch tech.
Oh, nice. I noticed they slowed the game down a bit in the second match. They're trying to, feel each other out now a little bit more. Especially Stanley. He's feeling like he's lowered the amount of risk taking he's taking.
Yep. Backs him up again with the low forward scissors that time. Ooh, good scissors.
And now he's forcing up here to take these risks. He just has to sit back, throw out a small amount of pokes, scissors every now and then.
Yep.
And he's got to force Shin Phoenix to stick out a button just to try to get some damage off. Ooh, nice.
Yeah, he's okay.
Patient.
Green light. A little bit of a green. Ooh,
oh, there
really?
he goes, looking for that opening. Oh, put himself in the corner.
Oh, excuse me? Rude? Yo, let's go.
I like how he picked up the mask right before he did that. Fortunately, he didn't seal around, though.
But he did get him off of a little bit of meter with that, which is good in the long run because that takes escapes that he has.
Wait, does having the mask off do more damage?
He takes more.
Takes more, but does it heal more? No?
I don't think so.
All right.
I honestly don't remember because that's one of those things where I should know, but how many times do I see Vegas?
Right.
There's Shin Phoenix and...
Because he put in that extra step to pick up the mask, but I don't know if that screwed him over if it dealt more damage.
I think if I remember that's the setup he likes to do, where since he's walking at you, you think he doesn't have a charge,
right? And
it turns into it blows up throw text. I remember him talking about it at Battle and Brew a while ago. I just don't remember the specific details. All that being said, we've lost a lot more life than we normally have at this point. Losing the claw.
Yeah, the end of this match has gotten a lot more fast. A lot of people taking more risks now, but it's kind of down to that point.
Ooh, good punish. Nothing really doing, but he got out of it.
Yeah, Stanley's going in now.
Yep. His short button works. Staying short, it works. It's in effect. And here we go, 2-1.
Game point for Stanley.
Yep. Well-spaced scissors, taking an early lead, the slightest of leads. Defensive throw, throwing him away from him. Wasn't entirely expecting it, but he didn't want to get thrown himself, didn't want to wind up in the corner. I see Shin Phoenix. He's trying to work a little more from his charge, trying to get a couple more rolls. I say that as he starts standing in neutral.
He's been playing a lot more aggressive this round now. He's just been pretty much has most of the momentum for the fight.
Good throw tech.
Ooh, nice. I like that.
Shin Phoenix with a lot of room behind him to work with.
Made a lot of smart decisions this play.
Yeah.
Oh, good throw.
Kara throw. And another defensive throw to close us out. Again, he wasn't exactly looking for it. He just wanted to tech.
Right.
Just so happens that Stanley wasn't even thinking about throwing. Try to get a punish too slow, gets punished himself. Stanley taking the lead once again. Let's see if he can hold it this time.
Oh, that was so deep.
Yep.
Right. Pierre's pulling down a little bit.
Ooh, nice jump strong.
Oh,
Come back
nice.
strong.
And now he's forcing Stanley to take these risks now.
Good throw. I wish you would have threw him in the corner, but it's okay to get the space. It's better than nothing. He had to get out of that corner. And I like how he walked the step on him before he threw it. Shin Phoenix is very content with down back right now.
He's just slowly dwindling him down at this point.
Yep.
Yeah, continuing to block.
Nice crouch crawl. Can't get anything from the throw.
Yeah, these throws aren't doing too much.
Yeah. And he can't, obviously he can't get anything from the throw, but the thing is he can't find any real pressure. Just, all right.
Yeah.
That,
I like that.
that was confusing, to say the least. 2-2.
But yeah, Stanley had to do that ultra. He was pretty much forced into that situation. I guess Pierre knew that he still had invincibility on his ultra, so it was pretty much to force the game to end at that point.
That's the first level 2 focus we've seen all game here in game 5. Gets back up to Stan Pierce and the roll. Little chipping battle, first clean hit we've had. A counter hit at that. Staying right out of stand forward range. Good punish. Whip punish right there. The small things count in this match. Ooh. Stanley trying to push his offensive a little bit, trying to get in that range and put Stanford in effect again, but he really can't get anything going. He can't go to scissors too much. It's nice he gets a little bit of damage, but he's got too much to make up right now. He'd have to go ham hock to get in with 30. Ooh. Is in the drop. I kind of wonder why we didn't convert, but I'm not going to question it right now as we got 23 seconds on the clock. Shin Phoenix trying to work off the back. Good punish, just breaking up the momentum.
Uh-oh.
Ooh, okay. We flipped out. We're good.
That was almost dangerous, but he's able to block in time.
Crouch jab, closing out round 1 of game 5. Shin Phoenix, match point.
Yep, match point to Phoenix. Oh, Pierre's ready to play super lame now. Yeah, he's not ready to throw away this match.
Not at all.
Yeah, he's working on snipes. Nice lead.
Just trying his best not to play it point blank.
Killing his opponent as slowly as possible.
Yes. Probably doesn't even care if he kills him alive or not, just wants to stay alive with more health.
That's what we call playing to not lose.
That counter hit is actually huge in this match right now.
Yeah, that was quite a beefy counter hit. And all of a sudden, Phoenix's lead is not so big. Oh, but that neutral jump wasn't the greatest of ideas.
I kind of wonder what he was looking for because it's not like Shin Phoenix has been throwing a lot of slides. So
right.
Actually, I kind of don't remember if he's throwing any. Doesn't matter too much. He's got to figure out how to get off his back.
Oh,
Cross up ultra scumbag.
Way to seal it out.
Scumbag.